shall push the people together.
Woo, the internet is pushing the tribes together, the people together. Like, what the fuck? Oh, we're actually the same people, yeah. Different tribes, same nation. Right, go ahead, huh?
To the ends of the earth.
Woo! Hey, there's circuit to the ends of it. There's no language, no voice, you know, where their voice is not heard. No language, nor speech. Where the voice of this word, the gospel, is not heard. Go ahead, huh? That's why these devils are moving faster. Because they plans is coming out, they being revealed in their time. Go ahead, huh?
And they are the 10,000s of Ephraim.
Woo!
And they are the thousands of Manasseh.
Now, Ephraim means to be fruitful. Hey, we're fruitful in this word. This is a harvest. The harvest is plenteous, but the laborers are few. And Manasseh is made to forget. So we are made to forget the toil and the affliction of this place because we know justice is coming.
Right.
True justice.
That was it,
Go ahead, exactly. Yeah, that was,
Ciroc.
yeah, that was perfect though. To link it up, like this all makes sense. See, Bocat don't know what's going on. He just think we just a group, the Buffalo Lodge. Brothers got together. This brother made chicken. That brother right there brought the wine. We just came together. We just want to talk shit. No, this is spiritual.
That's right.
And
The
see,
Lord
that's,
is up.
if I could say, that's what separates us from these other Israelite camps.
That's
'Cause
right.
They do exactly what the brother just said, but what separates us is we actually go into prophecy, salvation, the destruction of this devil.
That's right.
That's what separates us from everybody else on the planet.
One of the
Not
other
afraid.
factors that separate us is the fact that you have to come out and prove yourself.
Yep.
You can't pay a little fucking Israelite package fee, 2K, you know, 3,500.
Hey, they got. Hey, it's Israelite 2K with these dudes. It's just a new game and shit.
Right.
That's what these niggas is playing.
We're the only group on the planet that has the testimony of Yahweh Shai. Who else goes in the like, starting with the Apostle Tahar on down?
That's right.
And we're the only ones that speak of the throne of David, the house of David. What did David go out against Goliath with? Did he go out with armor and all that, and sword? No, he went out with faith, first and foremost, and then he had the stone and the sling. And what's the stone that we got out? Yahweh Shai.
Right.
It's that rock we casting at the minds of these people. And they don't speak about none of it, bro. You right. They don't speak about, they might speak about the salvation a little bit, but they don't really get into it.
Like how in this
They don't
time we in, yeah, how could you be speaking about it a little bit?
Yeah.
Like this is the time we in.
The Alizé and these clowns, man. Like they know what to speak about, but they don't speak about it. They like gossiping and being women and shit. We don't give a fuck about you niggas, deaf to y'all.
That's right.
If y'all make it, y'all make it. If you die, you fucking die. But you've been told, we gonna tell you about the salvation and things that pertain to salvation. That's right.
Back in Ecclesiasticus chapter 33, continuing in verse 14. And it reads, good is set against evil, and life against death. So is the
Life against death. The Lord has presented you this day life and good and death and evil. 2/3 is going to choose death and evil. And the elect is going to choose life and good. But then also in the earth is life and death. Esau's way is death, and this way is life. And we're leading you to life through Yahweh Shai. He's the way, the truth, and the life. Right?
so is the godly against the sinner.
Whoa, hey, that's been the battle since the womb, since the beginning of the creation. Right?
It says, and the sinner against the godly.
Woo.
So look upon all the works of the Most High, and there are two and two, one against another.
Whoa, one against another, but yet love is love, all are one. No, it's always good and evil. Somebody's doing evil, and then there's gonna be those that are doing good to face those that do evil. Who shall stand up for me against the evildoers, against the workers of iniquity? Go ahead, huh?
I awaked up last of all as one that gathereth after the great gatherers.
Hey, Ox, so pretty much you entered into other men's labors like, whoa, now you woke up late as hell, but you didn't even have to labor long to get what they got at the beginning. You know, we entered into this harvest like, damn, you know, sheaves after sheaves are just good. Didn't really have to labor too long to get this understanding because it was already laid out. It was already predestinated for those that have this truth to understand the mystery. And that was only given to the initiated souls, not revealed unto ordinary mortals.
That's right.
Well,
By the blessing of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, I profited and filled my winepress like a gatherer of grapes.
you see that said, by the blessing of the Lord, I filled his wine press. You know, with the good that the Lord gave. Go ahead, read that again.
God.
It says, by the blessing of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, I profited and filled my winepress like a gatherer of grapes.
With great labor has he made the grapes perfect. You know?
They the grape of the cluster.
That's right.
The elect. That's it. Hear that?
Yeah. At verse 16. Should we keep going?
Yeah. Keep going.
It says, consider that I labor not for myself only, but for all them that seek learning.
There it is.
Right.
We're not laboring for ourselves only, but for the elect. We endure all things for the elect's sake. We labor. We gotta have scholarship about ourselves. We got the same fucking worldly problems as everybody.
That's right.
But yeah, we still give you the truth, man. And that, hey, that's love, man.
That's right.
It's a hard thing to do. Hey, like my man Bruce Lee said, to express oneself honestly is a very hard thing to do. And this is when we express ourselves honestly. This is who we are.
Yep.
This ain't no game, gimmick. It's not a damn play. This us. This is the truth.
Yeah, that's heavy what you said about us having the same everyday hardships as the next man. Once you come into this truth, you got to add that spiritual battle that comes along with it. You know, because once you get opened up to this truth, Satan is just going to attack you all the more heavier, man. You know?
More than your layman too.
Yeah.
You know? Before you came into the truth, you get fucking plagued. You know?
Didn't know why, but now you know why.
And then that builds up your spiritual and mental fortitude.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So you can withstand shit like being tortured, being
Right.
waterboarded.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Because it's nothing. We never lived in this life anyway. We
Right.
can't. So that's what scares Esau. Is like, okay, they're not afraid of death. How the fuck do we win?
That's right, bro.
You don't.
You don't win. You don't. You know?
What can you do with the man that you can't buy off?
Right.
That you can't break?
Who's not afraid of
not
death.
Bro,
afraid. Right.
what happened to Daniel? Was it Darius? I believe it was Darius. Wanted to set him over the whole realm. But then the men that hated him, among the princes and the presidents, they're like, we got to find something against this guy. They couldn't find nothing against Daniel. They're like, but we have to find something against him that's against his God. And that's exactly. But then, even though he was cast into the den of lions, they're like, no man gonna survive that. He got out, and those same men that put him in there was thrown in there and was destroyed.
That's right.
So they was like, you can't even kill this guy.
And they purposely starved those lions too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
Yeah. Go ahead. That was it. Now jump to that Genesis.
Lock, what was that in?
And then
Milan?
we're gonna get into the 8th chapter. Genesis 4 and 17. Yeah.
From the top, King.
Nah, start at 17.
This is Genesis 4 and 17.
Now there's two lines. The line of the wicked and the line of the righteous. And there's the same thing going on with Jacob and Esau. Jacob is the forefather of these people on the sign, the Negro down to the so-called Mexican. And Esau is the progenitor or father of who you call Caucasian or white person. Self-proclaimed white people. They're
That's
not
right.
white. They're Edomites.
Genesis 4 and 17. And Cain knew his wife, and she conceived and bare Enoch.
Enoch. Now there's two Enochs, huh? One on the righteous and wicked line. Now we gotta go into the word Enoch. If a brother can get that in the blue letter. You know, it tells a beautiful story, you know? And Esau's doing the same thing now. Because what is Enoch? Enoch is just man. Right? Remember it explained Enoch to rule the land, the mountains and the hills, and Leviathan to rule the seas, right? Enoch is just man. Mhm. But then Enoch means something deeper than that. Kanawa.
Yep, I got it.
Go ahead.
So Enoch in the Hebrew, Kanawa, it means dedicated.
So the wicked were dedicated to something. Just like the righteous was going to be dedicated to the ways of the Lord. Let's learn, man. They learn. And then you go into the root of the word.
Khan,
So Kanawa is Enoch in the Hebrew.
Kanak,
Now Chanak is the root of the word
and it means to train.
to train. Now the wicked line was trained in what? Wickedness, sorcery, lies, and also on down the line they had children after them. Now read on up in that Genesis.
And it reads back in Genesis 4:17. And Cain knew his wife, and she conceived and bare Enoch, and he builded a city.
He builded a city. I wonder what they were doing in that city. I wonder why they built that city. Because this is the first time that, massive cities was, built. But they probably had walls around them, right? Because the violence was going to be in the earth. That's why the Lord brought the great flood, because men would just war with each other after this time. Go ahead,
And called the name of the city after the name of his son, Enoch.
So it's dedicated. This city is dedicated. This Enoch was dedicated to wickedness, evil. He was a learned man. He was trained by Cain, which what does Cain mean? Weapon. Go ahead, huh?
And under Enoch was born Edad, and Edad begat Mehuel, and Mehuel begat Methuselah.
Now, we got to go into that word, that next son that was born after Enoch. Yep, Irad.
All right, so Irad in the Hebrew.
Ayarad.
Irad in the Hebrew, it says fleet.
Fleet. So they began to multiply in this city, trained wickedness and evil. Because they know what Cain did to Abel, like he took him out. There ain't no rights in the earth. We good. We can take over. That's what they was thinking, right? So he bare Enoch, Cain, trained man, learned man, dedicated to what he was dedicated to, wickedness, evil. Then he had a son named Irad, right?
Right.
And Ayarad means what? Fleet. Fleet is a mass of people. A fleet, you think about ships and soldiers and men. Fleet, and also it means
In the root word, the root word Irad, it means a wild ass.
a wild ass just out there in the open, unbroken, untamed, right? And then also it means something else. It's all good. I wrote it down too.
In the root for the or Irad.
Irad, right there.
Oh, in the Strong's, it says
No, that just means before the flood. Right there.
fugitive.
Fugitive. Who's also a fugitive in the earth? Esau, Edom. So there's more of them. There's many of them. There's a fleet. They're fugitives. They've been trained to do evil, to kill.
And if I could say the Strong's, it's H6166. Fugitive.
Can't make this up, man. The scriptures is mathematical. Now bring it out. Now that was Irad, the next son. Now there's a son that he begat, and what was his name?
It said, and Irad begot Mehuel.
Mehuel. Now you go into the word Mehuel, which we can go to it in the Hebrew. Go ahead, out. Oh, it's Macha Wa Ya'ala.
Makawaya Allah. It says smitten by the Most High.
Smitten of the power, man. Because they had that fucking.
Why would you name your son?
Hey, a punching bag for the Most High.
Yeah. Wow.
No, because they were smitten of the Lord, like, cause they had that sign on it. Cain
Right.
couldn't run from there. He probably slept with the darkest motherfucker out there.
Right.
Still had that fucking no pigment. Just
Right.
through. Oh man, they fuck. He had to build a city. They probably didn't kill him. So he was smitten of the Lord, and his descendants knew that. Like, man, whatever, man. There ain't no good. Same spirit that he got. Go ahead, out.
In the Strong's, it says. I think that was it.
I think that was it. Just smitten.
Smitten of the Most High.
Smitten of the Most High. Go ahead. But Cain knew that nobody was going to touch him, because the Lord said, whoever touches Cain, sevenfold will come upon him. Because the Lord wants him for himself. Like, no, that's me. No, hold up, man. You don't get this work.
That's right.
The Lord wanted to give Cain that work and his descendants. The Lord want E to get that work. Don't nobody touch him. That's me. I got him. Go ahead, Ak. Next son.
And Mihul begat Methuselah. And Methuselah,
Methuselah. Now it's not Methuselah. It's different. Methuselah. Now go to that word. Now the son before was smitten of the Lord. Now he's gonna have another son, which is Methuselah, right?
Yeah, Methuselah in the Hebrew. Bear with me 1 second. So,
Right? He's telling the story like, the wicked just growing in the earth like what the fuck? Like, what up, man? Thinking the righteous is just going and shit. Not even knowing that Adam knew his wife again and brought forth the sex. Go ahead, huh?
it says, "Who is of the Most High?"
Who pretty much he was named who is of the Most High, like whoever is for the Lord, man, we gotta find him and we gotta kill him. That's what his name meant, because Antiochus Epiphanes moved the same way. His surname was of God, pretty much. So Antiochus Epiphanes thought he was a god, but not knowing that the Lord was going to show his power through him. So it's the same story. If you look at it, like, damn, that's what Esau thought. He think he is a god, and whoever is for God, he wants to take them out.
Hey, that's spiritual that the WHO organization is out, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moab means "Who is my father?"
Oh man, through. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead, Ak.
That was it. On
Oh yeah,
Twitter.
keep reading. Just gotta get these, these names.
says, and Mihul begat Methuselah, and Methuselah begat Lamech.
Lamech. Now there's a righteous Enoch and a wicked Enoch. We got the word for Enoch, Kanuak, trained, learned man, dedicated. Now the wicked was dedicated to warfare, evil. Whoever got the Lord on it, kill them, weapons. But this is before they even created the weapon. They just had that hatred on them. We gotta find whoever for the Lord, kill them. They be out there. So read on. Now Lamech, there's a righteous Lamech, because that was the father of Noah. But then this Lamech, he's gonna say something.
Lamech in the Hebrew, Lamach, it means powerful.
So the wicked became powerful in the earth at this time. You gotta look at like each name, like, oh shit, during their era, it's showing you the story of the wicked.
Right.
Like, shit, these motherfuckers. Hey, can a brother get Psalm real quick? Psalm 37 and 29, where it says that I seen the wicked spreading himself like a green bay tree. And it was just spreading in the earth. God. And this one, it was all one earth and shit. God damn. They didn't have to cross seas and shit. They were just fucking traveling. Damn. But this is before they was traveling. They just built that city. It was like, yeah, where the fuck come over here through. But it's going down the line to that point, you know.
Hey, that's why names are so important, because it actually goes into characters. You know?
That's right.
Man.
You're going to embody the pretty much the characteristics that are associated with your name.
Right. That's why you're not supposed to really name a child till it's born. And you're not just supposed to name them something that sounds good. Like, oh, I like how this name sounds.
Right.
It's
You're in the
supposed to
name
fit
book and
him.
shit.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, that's the spirit.
Yeah, in the ancient world, they didn't name the child until the child was already born.
Wow.
Sometimes right away, but sometimes it could have been a week or two later.
Oh yeah.
Because
After they discerned his spirit.
a name is like a story within itself.
Yeah.
Nomen is going. Your name predicts what you're gonna do in your life. Go ahead, Ak.
This is Psalms 37 and 35. I have seen the wicked in great power and spreading himself like a green bay tree.
Fucking growing, man. Sun after fucking sun, you know, the family tree and shit. Shit just getting bigger and fucking stretched out. Like, damn, these niggas is everywhere, man. Didn't it say when Alexander and his generals came up in the earth, it said wickedness was increased in the earth, man. It's the same story playing out, but it's gonna have a different outcome.
And it's like mold. When you put it near other shit, it'll infect that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Cancer.
Hey, it's cancer. It said the physician taking away a long disease, and that's Eve. Right. Take his ass
That's
out.
why he has to be destroyed completely.
Because Esau's mindset has spread to 2/3 of our people.
day.
Now they got his same mindset, killing their brothers.
Bro, we gonna get
entire
that.
world.
Yep, all nations. Yep.
Entire world.